Hi, Dr. TJ Dixon, your intuitive guide to transformation, connecting to your best life. Today's message is about how the universe conspires to give us our desires. So this message has been actually one that has been coming to me repeatedly in meditation, probably since the beginning of the year. And the message always is, I got you. I got you. And that is a message that I have been receiving from God. That whatever it is I'm worried about, whatever it is I'm anxious about, when I think I need to perform, because maybe there's some work that I'm doing, that I got you, that God has me. And so it got me to thinking about how the universe will conspire to align things to give us our desires. So last week I was really under the weather, was not feeling well. And there was a particular day, it actually happened 2 days in a row, I believe. But there was one day in particular. Well, let me back up a little bit. First of all, I take off a day every week. I have to have a down day, a rest day, a less crazy, busy, spazzy day. And so my day was going to be Friday. And then I received this message that I was going to have a meeting on that Friday to turn in a bunch of paperwork for a program that I am finishing next week. It was a summer coaching program that I was a coach for and a lead for youth. And so I was so frustrated. I'm like, great, now I have no day off. And I'm starting to feel really, really exhausted. And for probably a few weeks, I had been running around getting a headache here and there. But last week, it just got to be really bad, where it was just a headache. It seemed like every day my stomach was bothering me. And I began to think, that maybe I was ill. So I think it was Tuesday, I had these meetings that were set up and that they were scheduled, and I really did not want to attend them. Actually, it was Wednesday. Now I think about it, really didn't want to attend because I just still was trying to, that Tuesday I had been blessed that everything that was scheduled that day somehow magically disappeared off my calendar or disappeared off the calendars of those who I thought I needed to meet with. So I was able to actually end up taking Tuesday off, but I was actually sick. So I laid down all day long, and still in my mind, I'm still thinking, oh my gosh, I got these meetings tomorrow. What if I don't feel good? How am I going to get there? Today I can barely do anything. And so Wednesday rolls around. And I'm feeling better, but still nowhere near up to par. So I'm thinking, okay, I medicated myself. I said, okay, let me go to this one meeting. When the meeting's over, I'm going to go grab another box of chamomile tea because that was helping me with my pain. And then I'm coming home and end up getting an email. Didn't know it had come in right before I left my home. I'm standing in my garage about to get into my car, and there's this email code that comes through. And the email said, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We did have a meeting scheduled today, but I forgot to put it on my calendar. But hey, if you'd like, we can meet, at another time. So that was one thing. And I was so happy. I was just stunned, like, wow, here it was yesterday, everything cleared off my calendar so I could actually rest and really get a day off this week. The next day, I had nothing scheduled. I had these meetings scheduled, and that was meeting number one, which was in the beginning of the day, that just didn't make the calendar. Then the second meeting came up, was in the evening, and I'm thinking, oh my word, I wonder, can I even make this meeting? But maybe if I come home and I rest up, then I can go to this meeting in the evening. So I get a text message, hey, can't make the meeting where we were going to meet. hey, can you come meet at the different place? Because actually I got something else scheduled, right around that same time, and I need to be in this other place in order to make that second meeting I have. So then I was able to actually move that evening meeting because I couldn't go to the new location, and I was able to move it into a day where I actually was healed and felt better. So I tell you these stories to say this. Here I was all this time, sweating bullets, just really upset, worried. Oh, one more I have. So then I had the next day, there was this event I was supposed to go to, part of the summer program. And when I first read the email, which was the prior week, that I had to do 2 of these big events in the same week, I'm thinking, I don't have time for that. I have so much I need to get done because I have a teaching contract coming up where I'm going to be teaching a course at a local college. And so I was like, I need to have that time in order to start going through the syllabus and making edits and all of those things. I really don't have time to be going on an all afternoon event for this summer program. So again, I get myself prepared. I have all of my things, and I just so happen to bring my laptop with me, and I'm driving, I'm out doing some other things for the summer program, waiting for the time to come for me to go to this thing in the afternoon. And I said, oh, in between time, I can start on the syllabus, at least look at it, even though I won't get it done. And I get a phone call. Hey, it's me, from one of my other coaches. Hey, it's me, just letting you know that you do not have to attend this event because there is no event this afternoon. And I said, well, how could that be? Because I got an email that said that we were supposed to go to this event. And she says, I don't know what's going on, but you know what? I'm going to take this time. I'm grateful for it. I'm going to take this time because I have some other things to do. And I told her, yes, me too. And so I was sitting there. I was at a coffee house, a local coffee house, with my laptop. And I just sat there for a second. And I says, oh my God, you really got me. Because my desire was to not have my Wednesday meetings, to have a day off during the week and not have to attend that second event. Why? Because I was not feeling well. I needed a break. I needed rest. I really needed rest. Turns out I really wasn't, I guess, ill, if you will, but I was getting there. I just really, really needed rest. So I was able to get rest. I was able to get edits done on the syllabus. I was able to not go on the second event in order to use my time the way I wanted to use my time. I was able to move my meetings to better days when I actually felt better and had more energy. My headaches are now gone. And I'm sleeping better. My stomach has stopped aching. And so here it was that even in this, the universe had conspired to align all of these things. People forgetting about appointments, that probably never forget about appointments. People who ended up with a conflict, so they couldn't meet with me when they thought. Emails that simply had the wrong information in them, even though it contained good information. The rest of it was accurate, but this one little piece was inaccurate. And so I sat there knowing that God really does have me, and that if I just trust more and stop stressing so much, stop having so much anxiety and so much concern and worry over the future, and just trust the words, I got you. The words of God, I got you, to me. And also knowing that the universe will conspire to meet my desires. And not only does God got me, God's got you. Not only does the universe conspire for me to meet my desires, conspires to meet my desires, the universe conspires to meet your desires for you. So what is it that you're desiring, that you are stressing about, that you got anxiety about, that you're unsure of? It goes back to faith. I had to be reminded last week about my book, Walking in Faith. That's exactly what we have to do, is walk in faith. If we walk in faith, allow us to be got by God. Allow the universe to conspire to meet our needs. And really just dwell in that and trust in that. Our anxiety will start to diminish. Our worries will start to diminish. Our illnesses, like I thought I was ill with the headaches and the stomach ache and all of that, that will start to diminish because that was brought on by stress, by me trying to figure out how I'm going to do all of these things. We just rest in that and trust in that. Our part, a big of our part is to have that faith that those promises of God are true. So I just wanted to get on here and share my story with you, share my experience with you. And that's just one little small piece of when I see the universe conspiring to meet my desires, when I see God having me. So trust in that. Hopefully you got something out of this, and may you live your best life.